What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, and I'd like to say that we got the greatest president of all times. There will never be another president, Donald J. Trump. One of those unexpected blessings, something we weren't looking for, but just dropped right out of the sky. And once he dropped out of the sky, we realized we needed Trump. I mean, where would we be right now if Hillary ran the country? We probably wouldn't be called the United States of America. I once jokingly said, if we leave it up to her, they'd change the whole name. The U.S. wouldn't stand for United States. It would just stand for us. They would be like, you know what? All of us are just one big, happy, global network. So now we're not the United States. We're just us. That's what we are. And I say that the president is the greatest president of all times because the president is unlike any other. This man goes completely off script. He doesn't change who he is to fit the audience. He's so genuine. Notice he doesn't code switch when he talks to people. He doesn't come in to different churches and black audiences and start coming out with a southern twang and stuff. I came here today and let's say God bless you. No, he doesn't do that. He go in, he talk to everybody the same way. And he's so spontaneous, he just does what he wants. Now, I know this probably drives the Secret Service absolutely berserk because President Trump he's a people person. When I visited the White House, he came down, started shaking hands and everything. And you can see the Secret Service like, God dog it, all right, he's doing it again. Everybody, just keep an eye on him. Let's try to get him out of here. Let's keep it to about 5 minutes. You know, if it was up to Trump, he probably would have just hung out with us. Maybe, played some dominoes, some spades, who knows. We'd have had a good time. But finally, they had to get him out of here. But I've seen him do this quite often. When they had the hurricanes in Florida, he was walking down the street looking at all this stuff. And then somehow he ends up, in somebody's garage giving a speech. Cameras just following him in there. He's in this lady's garage giving a speech. He does things like that to show you that he feels in touch with the common person. When he went and he congratulated the cadets for graduating, he shook 1,000 hands, y'all. Can you imagine that? Sometimes when I'm at a little tea party where you gotta have your finger up and you don't say the H when you say hello, I do say. Yeah, I get sick of shaking hands. But yet he shook 1,000 people's hands. Other time I saw him pull up at the airport, he got out, he was walking in, and then he saw some firefighters off in the distance, just veered off, and you could see the Secret Service like, oh shoot, he's doing it again. All right, go with them, go with them. Yeah, just kind of does what he wants. But he did something over the weekend that didn't get a lot of coverage, but it touched my heart. And this right here is why I say President Trump is the greatest president of all times. Even though the people with their blinded eye of the media and the press and the darn the Democrats have a negative view of him, they don't show things like this. The president decided to just drop into a church over the weekend. It's a church, random church down, I think, in Virginia after he, went down there for the Virginia shootings or something. He stops into the church and he allows the pastor to pray for him. He didn't get up and give a speech. He didn't leave out giving a speech. They said he just let the pastor pray for him, walked out very humbly, just saying thank you, and just walked out. What president does that? An impromptu visit to a church. I know the Secret Service probably was riding like, okay, we're about to head back to Air Force One. Yeah, let's not do that. You see that church right there? Let's pull over. I want to go in and just say hello to the people and let the pastor pray for them. President, that's not a good idea. We didn't get a chance to vet that place. Hey, look, it's a church, man. Hey, just do your job and make sure I don't get killed, okay? That's all I'm asking. Right now, we're going into the church. And he goes into the church. Imagine being in that church and President Trump walks in. Now, if you are a Christian and you voted for Trump based off of his policies and you are not blinded and manipulated by what's going on around the world, you would see that President Trump's policies line up with biblical principles. Therefore, you should be able to appreciate President Trump. And if he'd have walked into my church, I'd have been like, what the Trump, baby? That's what I'm come here, man. Come here, give me love. I would have went absolutely nuts because that's the type of stuff that breaks the mold of conformity. It shows that he is in touch and with the people. He has ear to the street, and he's not afraid to do things off script. He doesn't feel like he's so removed from the common person that he has to prepare a speech 18 days prior to visiting, and then they got to come in and spray the joint and check for all types of bacteria. Nah, he's not like that. He's just like, you know what, I'm gonna go in there and see what happens, get prayed for, and then bounce. No media coverage, none of that. Didn't have nothing prepared to say. He didn't get up there and he didn't start changing his accent, giving a speech, you know, nothing. He just went in like a common person, let the people pray for him, and then walked out. That was the most realest thing I've seen in a long time. And I guess he had just come from golfing because his hair looked like he had just got jumped, to be honest with you. I thought they might have had him, you know, on the golf court like, get him off me, Secret Service, because his hair was all over the place. But nonetheless, he went in there and he just let the church pray for him, the pastor pray for him, and just walked out. So I thought that was a great thing that didn't get enough coverage. That's why I'm telling y'all about it right now on Kevin's Corner. Now, check me out every Wednesday night, 7:30 live in Kevin's Corner on YouTube. And also, you can find me on my radio blog talk show. Same time, same place. All the links are in the bottom. Check out Extreme Tees, one of their new shirts they dropped. They gave me a black one and I got a white one. They're very patriotic. They support the United States. And so, you know, I support them. I love their products. So check out their products. The link is in the bottom. And if you see something you like, put my name in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. And if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link in the bottom to do that as well. And don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. And I think that's about it. All right. God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner. And you never know where Trump's going to pop up. So you got to be ready. See, yeah, I might be out in Walmart somewhere and then you just come in, start shopping. I'd be like, that guy looks just like the president. Wait a minute, that is Donald Trump. You never know. You just might pop up anywhere. All right, God bless. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.